Good morning, everyone. Air Nostalgia. Actually in my flat today, and I thought I'd give you a quick rundown on my Arms Prosport, what it looks like when it's taken apart. With all of my air rifles, I always like to take them apart, strip them, give them a clean. Sometimes need a bit of deburring, bits and bobs like that. And I just always like to know how the guns work on the inside. So I did the same with my Prosport. This gun is absolutely beautiful. Every part is just flawless. There was nothing wrong with the gun. I just wanted to take it apart, give it a clean, see how it looked inside. And the first thing that came to my attention was just the inside of this barrel and the housing and the tubing. The fit and finish is phenomenal. You know, there's absolutely no deburring required on any of the parts. Everything has been machined to perfection. You can obviously see the deep bluing there too. Excuse my sniffling, I've got a bit of a cold. But anyways, yeah, really top quality here. Fit and finish is perfect. The CD trigger unit also comes through in one piece. Super easy to take apart. I'll tell you now that, but super easy. CD trigger, and then of course we've also got the sleeve, the outer sleeve, and then also the piston. Quite nice to see. This outer piston is actually, well, the outer sleeve is actually buttoned, so it's got like Teflon guides in there already. That obviously mean that there's no metal to metal contact. You've then obviously got the piston. Also, you can just see the fit and finish on this thing is beautiful, and that actually runs. Also, there's these piston sleeves, Teflon sleeves that actually sit in there, like washers, spacers, bearings as you call them, which also means there's absolutely no metal contact. Here we've just got the spacers actually at the back of the spring, my 4 stainless steel hex bolts that hold the stock together, got the piston seal on top there, and then those are the 3 Teflon bearings, washers that sit on the other side of the outer sleeve and the piston. Got this top hat there. Then we've got the main bolt that holds the back of the trigger unit together, front bolt, and then we've got the trigger, the front trigger screw, and the back trigger screw. So really simple piece of kit. The one thing I really also enjoyed looking at too was actually the assembly of the cocking arm and the anti-bear trap. I've actually given this a bit of a polish. It's normally not so shiny, it's more of a matte finish. But again, super well built, put together. It's actually quite interesting how the anti-bear trap works. So lift it up here. Probably see there's a small metal button there. This obviously engages when the cocking arm is completely closed, but if you have a look at the back there, there's like a 5mm steel catch that actually grabs the top of the piston when it's cocked. And you'll see this actually obviously prevents it from moving forward. But of course, when the cocking arm is closed, it pushes down on this, which actually releases that 5mm slab of metal that actually holds everything back. So it's super well made, super well engineered. Very clever design, and yeah, again, you're going to see the fit and finish on this is beautiful. So yeah, so that's a quick rundown on the gun. Super easy air rifle to take apart. It literally took me like 5 minutes to take apart. The only tools you need is 11mm spanner, which goes into the back bolt here, which obviously compresses the spring and everything, holds the trigger unit in, and then you've got your 5mm and your 3mm Allen key. Those are the only tools you need. So it's actually a super easy gun to take apart. The spring is also, you can see the fit and finish at the back of the spring is also ground down really nicely. To be honest, you know, this is only a 16 joule air rifle, so it's not too powerful, but there's hardly any spring compression. You know, this gun is put together so well that, you know, literally you just have to loosen this back bolt here, which goes into the front of the trigger housing, and then you hold the back of the gun on a flat surface, a bit of downward pressure, that's all you need. Spring pops out, and it was super easy to take apart. So I've actually ordered some new gun grease as well as some oils from Napier. I really like their products from the UK, so I'm going to wait for those to come through before I put everything back together. But just want to give you a quick rundown of this. You know, I absolutely love my Prosport. Out the box, it's like a tuned rifle, and I just want to know why. And you know, I can see it just by taking the gun apart. You can just see the fit and finish on everything is super good. One thing to mention too that I forgot to say is that obviously this is the spring guide. You can also just see fit and finish is super good, and there's no play. It sits in the spring really well. There's no sideward movement, probably also down to the reason why there's no twang. It's just a thud of this gun when it fires. So, guys, look, I hope everyone is keeping well. Sorry about my snotty nose. I do have a bit of a cold, so I'm trying to hold the camera and not sniffle too much. But yeah, hope everyone is keeping well. Hope to see you soon. Take lots of care and enjoy your Sunday. Bye-bye.